Generic greetings and welcome to Preview plus Ironcast. This is really weird. I'm just going to put that out there right now. This is a really weird game. It is described as a mix between Puzzlequest and FTL, which immediately got my attention, but everything I read and saw about it led me to believe that it was either going to be really good or really bloody bad, and I'm happy to say that I think it is the former, but I'll jump in and show you a little bit of the game. It's basically a match 3 with roguelike elements, but there's also there's a lot of tactics involved as well. It's a Victorian and mech warrior, I'd like to describe it as. Anyway, we'll go to a new game and I'll show you a little bit of it. I've probably played, well, I know for a fact I've played 4.5 hours-ish, or a little bit over than that, but most of that, in fact, about 3.5 of those hours were in one sitting, as in I bought it and I went, I'll give this a go, and then sat for 3.5 hours playing it. So that should give you a bit of an impression of what I think about it. So, we've got different characters. You will unlock ones as you progress on. It looks like there's a 4th character there. I don't think it goes any further. There's these buttons here on the left and right, but don't know if there's any more characters. I would assume that another one would go there locked if there was, so maybe there's only 4 characters. I don't know. As I said, I've only unlocked these 3. You only start with Ares Powell, and then you can progress on. They all have a bit of fluff, and it tells you about them. It's set in this weird sort of alternate steampunkish type Victorian age world. And basically, they've got a little bit of fluff about them, and obviously they're all dressed like, as you might imagine, true gent and all that. And we've got little augmentations. So every one of these has different abilities. So, for example, William Beechwood has matching 6 or more ammo nodes, increases the chance of overdrive on your next weapon system. So I'm going to select him. And then we have to select our battle construct. It's an Ironcast, right? That's what they're called. As I said, Victorian and mech warrior. So there you go. You can see it's a weird sort of steampunkish sort of mech thing. They all have we all have some statistics here. We've got health, we've got their ammo storage, we've got the energy storage, coolant storage, and repair storage. I'll explain that in the game. They've all got their own signature ability as well. So that fires a missile. That one fires. That's next energy-based weapon. It will be 75% shield. It has 75% shield ignoring. That's the Warwick, and then we've got the Pembroke, which looks really funky. So I'm going to try that one, and I've just unlocked it as well. They also have default weapon loadout. You've got 2 weapons, well, obviously 1 on each arm, and then you've got a defensive shield, and then you've got your drive system. Again, buttons on the top to go left and right. Don't know if there's going to be more added. I would really hope so. If there's only 4 characters and 4 of these sort of mech things, these Ironcasts, I wouldn't say I'm not impressed, but I would like more. I would definitely like more, so hopefully there is more. And I know for a fact there is definitely another Ironcast that I've versed against. This weird camera-looking thing, but we'll see what happens anyway. We'll click play. So, either way, as I said, I've got 4.5 hours out of the game already, so I've already got my money's worth since it's fairly cheap, and I think it's 30% off in the first couple of days as well. Anyway, so loads of stuff in front of you here. All you really need to worry about is this bit at the top. That's my experience. As you progress through the game, you will get more experience, and then when that glows up, you'll be able to then select an ability, which might be a hero ability, or a hero, or a Ironcast ability. I was going to say Ironclad there. Or you've got your systems as well, or it could be some weird type of unlock. You'll see when we actually level up. We've also got gold, and we've got war assets. It's basically, you fight. You select a mission, so there's our missions there. We can select each one, and they'll tell you the difficulty and what you need to do and the type of mission. But basically, this thing here, this is like the Great Battle of Westminster. That's coming towards Westminster, this thing here. It's it's basically England v France and stuff. We've got 9 days, or basically we've got 10 days until that thing turns up, and then we have to fight it. It's basically like the FTL sort of big boss at the end. And I've only ever versed it once, and I got my, I got my Ironcast ass kicked. Right. So, we can go to Workshop as well, we can upgrade different things, but as you can see, there's nothing really there because I haven't unlocked it. You can go to Ironclad upgrades, and these are the ones that you will unlock. Or you can buy them, basically. You can buy them from for gold. Everything in here you can buy from gold. As you progress in the game, you will get different projectile weapons and drops, and then you can then build them. Also, when you get a global rank the more you play the game. And that will also give you more abilities that might pop up there. Right, so there's nothing we can really do here in the first instance because we haven't done a mission yet. So we're going to select mission, and then we're going to have a quick look around. So this is King's Cross. Mission category is a battle, so it's a standard sort of fight. We've got this medium difficulty. It's a King's Cross, and you've got a little bit of fluff on what's happening there. These are all sort of randomly generated, and things will change change around and such. So that's another battle, and that's another battle. So that's Portsmouth. I'm just looking at the gold. That'll generally tell me how much. I want as much gold as I can get. That's 515. That's 500. That's 525. Let's go for that one. So we'll jump straight in, and it is actually turn-based, so you can see all the background there. It's this nice hand-drawn art style. One of the things that when I looked at it, there's nothing that really springs out. It looks very lo-fi in some senses. It looks like, it doesn't look that sort of polished, but it's just the way it looks. Anyway, the Spire. Greetings, Commander. This is Lady Emmeline H. Blackwell. I'm your commanding officer. Understood. Where's Lord Butler? Blah, blah, blah. That's story. I'll skip all that. So, we are versing this thing on the right. This weird steam tank looking thing. So, quick run down the UI. Right in the center is all of our symbols. Each of these symbols, when you match them, if you match 3 or more, I don't think you match 2, no, it's 3 or more, will give you either ammo, energy, coolant, or repair based on what you match. So if I match these, say 6 energy there, I will get 6 energy. And it even tells you when you just like do that, you can see it's actually popped up. It says +3 guns and then 65 experience. So you match more, you get more experience. What this energy allows you to do is power up your drive and your defense. Okay, you can mouse over them and it tells you what you've actually got equipped. So that's Dense Shields Mark 1. Made by Royal Electric. Common shield. It costs 4 energy, which is the little sort of lightning symbol. It uses 2 coolant, and it gives us you can power it up 3 times, and it'll pop up on the right, on the left. Sorry. So if I just power that up, you see we got a shield popping up. That's pretty simple, and we now have 15 shields. What that means is I will absorb 15 damage of every time I receive a bit of damage. You take 15 off it, right? So easy. His is slightly different because his is armor, and he gets 15% off everything. Slightly different. So I can also power my drive up, which will give me a 5% bonus to just dodging shots in general. Obviously, some mechs, I'm going to call them mechs. Understand that the term mechs, ironclad, ironcast, stompy robot, gargant, whatever, all of that is interchangeable, right? I'm referring to these things. Some are better than others at walking, some are better than shooting. We have an active ability here, which I can activate, which is until the start of your next turn, all enemy weapon systems, or all enemy systems, rather, will generate 1 more heat. So, you know, if we want to do that, there we go, we'll set it on fire, because I can click on this button and I can see his weapons, right? So there's his weapon, heavy cannon, we've got some missile launchers, and there's his coolant there. So if he tries to activate his systems, he's going to get a bit more. You're going to have to use more coolant. So as you can see, my coolant's gone down. You start with a full set of coolants here. Each Ironcast, as I said, actually has a different ceiling for these abilities. So basically for energy and for gunnery or ammo. And yeah, so as you can see, my coolant's gone down because I've activated the drive and the defenses. So we've only got 2 more matches remaining. You get 3. That obviously there's the number there, it says 2. That's 2 matches remaining this turn. There's a couple of other symbols that I haven't really mentioned. These ones here, they're like gold bars. Basically, if I match them, I get some more gold, which allows me to buy more things in the workshop, which we saw before we jumped in. Our overall objective is on the top left, so destroy the steam tank, and I have 10 turns in order to do that. There's my overall health there. I've got my abilities here, so general augmentations, that's him, and then system augmentations, which I currently don't have any. And yeah, let's do some more matching. So I can say, for example, that one there as well, that's like a power-up thing. What happens is when you get that, it will go on this side. It's an overdrive charge. And what will happen is the next system or weapon you activate will get an overdrive bonus. Every time you activate a system, there is a chance for you to get an overdrive bonus. Basically, a critical hit. That's what it is. It's a critical. So if you fire with guns, for example, with say your cannon, which is a projectile, you'll get another projectile out of it. If you fire with an energy weapon, you'll get just a bigger shot. Same with drives, you get a little bonus to your defense or your shields or whatever you activate. So anyway, let's do a bit of the old Missy match. So we'll go for a bit of ammo. There we go. There's 4 ammo, and then I think we will go for a little bit of repair like that. Okay, them overdrive things are interchangeable. You can basically the universal. You can match them up with anything else. So I'm completely done. You can't fire weapons in the first turn, so I'm just going to click done, and it's going to be their turn. So it is turn based, so they're going to probably fire a gun, and bang bang. There we go. I've taken a bit of damage, but because my shield was up, I'm actually absorbing a lot of that. There you go. You can actually see now as well my health going down, and also my weapons have actually taken a bit of a hit. There you can see that's gone down because you can target individual systems. So he was firing that cannon at me, which is not good. So what I want to do, I want to actually target that cannon, which by default it always targets weapon A as far as I can tell. So I'm going to say target that, which is good. And then when I fire, the damage will be applied not only to his hull, but also the system that I'm firing against. So I can fire, so I might as well. There is bonuses for firing other weapons. So for example, my light cannon by Beechwood Munitions, basically this guy, he owns the company that made it. It's a projectile weapon, but it fires 5 shots. But obviously, if he had a shield on there that says absorbs, it says 50. So for example, yeah, it absorbs 50. It only does, as you can see there, damage per shot 20 to 24, which means that it's probably not good firing that. You probably want to fire the one that does a lot more damage in one go. Anyway, I'm going to fire the light cannon. Remember my bonus though as well of Master of Munitions, matching 6 or more ammo nodes increases the chance of overdrive for the next weapon system. Also, all projectile-based weaponry is boosted by 10%, which is this light cannon. So here we go. We're going to fire that. Fire away. There we go. Did alright. Look at that. I've knocked it right down. I've actually pretty much half health that, which is really good. And as far as I can tell, yes, I've actually destroyed his weapon pretty good. So I'm going to target the other weapon. See if I can take that one out. However, I need some more. I think I need to get my energy up. So I'm going to get some energy and I'll activate my defenses. And then I can't activate my walking. I can't activate walking. I can't put the drive on. I will instead match up some repair like that. There we go, and then I will repair my gun, which takes 5, and then repair my defenses. There we go, and I've got one more match left to go. I think I'm going to just get rid of all of them coolants there. It's very important that you keep an eye on your coolant, because if your coolant goes to 0, doesn't mean you can't activate your abilities, but you will just start damaging the Ironcast, so it's not good. Here's a missile coming in. Bang! That's a lot of damage. It actually does area effect splash damage as well. So it's actually damaged a bit of my systems all the way around. You can see you saw the lots of numbers pop up there. Right, let's do a bit more matching. So we're going to get some energy like that, and then we will activate our drive and then activate our shields. There you go. Every turn you will lose 1 pip in your walking or your sort of, what would you call it? Your drive and your shields. Okay, so you have to keep reactivating them. You can see he's on 24%. He's got 3 pips in there. If he doesn't activate anything at all, then one of them will just drop off. He'll still have the 2 remaining. Anyway, let's match a bit more energy up there, because what I want to do is get my defenses up a little bit higher, and then we'll keep walking there. So we've sped up. So I've now got 30% or 30 absorption. So every shot I'll absorb 30%. Not 30%. Sorry, 30. He's got the percentage, slightly different. And I've got 15% chance to completely dodge his attacks. Him, on the other hand, as I said, 15% absorption and 24% chance to dodge everything. Not great. So let's start matching a couple more things. I'm going to match the energy up again there, just to try get more stuff in line. You have to think a little bit further ahead. I'm going to go up to 20% dodge. There we go. There's my drive maximum, and we'll stomp. It's a bit weird that we're actually facing each other. Oh, this is overdrive, so he's going to hit me twice. Ow! And my weapon A is almost destroyed. That's not good. Oh, here's another shot coming in. It missed. It missed. Good grief. There we go. You notice the background obviously sort of scrolling by. Do you know what it reminds me of? For some reason, it reminds me of sort of old model railway sides. I remember family members had model railways and things like that. And they always look like this. They always look like that for some reason. All the textures were the same, everything. The whole design was like that. So I don't know why. It just reminds me of model railways. Anyway, let's get a bit of this. Get a bit of that coolant there, and then I think I will. You know what? I think he's on the ropes. I think I can take them out here. So let's just fire the weapon. There we go, and I think I can fire it once more. Yeah, this should probably kill him. Nope, because most of them missed. So got 30 health left. What I'll do, I'll just get another 3 and gamble that I can take him out. There we go. Movement down, and the train's gone. And that was that. Fairly simple combat, that one. So we're going to have a little chat, say, come inspire, blah, blah, blah. I've taken them out. Excellent. So mission success. We can see mission rewards, matching bonuses, destroyed enemy rewards, and our total rewards. So we'll click next. And then we've actually got a level. There you go. And yeah, that's it. Next. And we've also got a hard drive Mark II blueprint. Nice. So they'll stomp off. It's a bit weird that both of the opponents are, well, myself and the opponent are going towards each other, yet they never meet. It's a bit weird. I don't know how long this road is. It's a bit Scooby-Doo-ish in that way. Anyway, so you can see this is flashing up on the top. We can click that, and then we can select one of these Ironcast health increased by 34, which is good. I can select one of these abilities. So either drive augmentation, which is boosts evasion by 5% when the drive is active. That's pretty good. Ironcast ability of emergency repair, which instantly repairs the most damaged subsystem to 100% health, or replace one random node in the grid with a link node. That's pretty good. I think we'll go with a drive augmentation, and what that does is augment the drive. Doesn't really matter what we've got on the drive. It basically just says that, yeah, we've got that augmentation, whatever drive we select. Because if we go to workshop and drives, you can see there's a blueprint. So the top one is what we can have, and the bottom one is what we've got equipped. So this one is actually a very faster. It's a faster drive. So I'm actually going to buy that. Oh, I can't, because it's 750 gold and I don't have enough. Also, my Ironcast is damaged. As you can see, it's 459 health of 639. So I'm going to just repair that up to full health. Right, that's pretty much it. Go to the next one. They are Guildford, mission category battle. That's a harder one, that one though. There's another battle, Southend-on-Sea. We'll go there, Southend-on-Sea. And we'll jump in. Right. So, what can we be reversing? We're on the same sort of seaside town. The background does change and it goes light and dark and things. Hi, Commander, blah, blah, blah. Skip all that. We don't need to know. Whoa, that's a proper Ironcast. A stompy one, and it's coming straight towards me. Right, let's stop messing around. Let's start matching these up. As I said, there is a ceiling on what you can match up. So, you can say, if I can probably match all of this stuff here. Don't know if there's a reason to. Other than the experience, because if you match up all of these, then you get more experience, which will increase your level and things like that. But sometimes you probably don't want to match everything up as much as possible. You probably only want to go to your ceiling of the weapon. So I believe I can only store 7, but I'll find out. Let's just see what I can go for. I'm going to go around here. Then I'm going to go to that which is a link. What that allows me to do is then to link onto another set of symbols, which I'm going to go for repair, and then we'll get rid of all of them. Yeah, job done. Yes, 7 is my maximum allotted ammo. So, let us match these 3 symbols down the bottom, which is energy, so 3 energy, then we'll link symbol, and then we'll link that with a bit of repair, just to keep the repair up, because we know we're going to get shot. We will activate the drive, and we'll start walking, which gives us 15% dodge immediately. The reason for that is that the drive gives me 10%, 15%, and 20%. However, as I said before, because I've got one of these overdrive charges, the next symbol the next ability you activate, you'll use that, and then you will get a little overdrive bonus, which is why it's on 15% rather than 10. Excelente. So, we will then activate... we could go for a coolant. I'm going to get the Molten Aura ability activated, which is basically, yeah, if he starts activating stuff, it will cost him more. I can't find my weapon, so I don't really want to match any of this stuff here. I think I will... What else can I match? I guess we'll just get the gold one there. And there's that sort of done. So... his turn. Problematic here because, yeah, I've got no shields, and ow, that hurt. That hurt. Yep, this is why you actually activate shields. You should put shields on. I didn't dodge any of that. So, he's still stomping towards me here. My turn to fire back. Light cannon. Overdrive as well, so lots more hits. There we go. And I've almost taken his weapon out. I reckon I can take that weapon out. Here we go. Yep, I've taken that weapon out. I do seem to forget about this targeting. Honestly, I do. I forget about the targeting all the time. Let's activate. Let's see if I can shoot his drive, because, as you can see, he got a 30% dodge chance for everything. I'm going to repair my own drive. Obviously, that costs some of these repair points. And now we need to match some ammo. There we go. And I'm going to keep firing. There we go. And this is problematic now because I've got no energy. And I don't know if I can even... I don't know what I can even activate to get the energy. What I'm going to have to do is do that, and then hopefully that'll get the energy there, which I can then get that, and then I'll raise my defenses, get the shields up, and we'll call it a day. Their turn. See what happens now. So they're going to fire a cannon. That's energy weapon. 47 damage, and the rest was absorbed by the shield. Good job, I put that on. I'm going to fire it again. Obviously, they probably want to fire the other gun because it would be better in that situation, but I blasted it off, so they can't do that. Let's get some more coolant here, and... there we go, and then that allows me to match more energy. Damn it, I could have gone that one as well. Well, activate the drive, and then activate the drive again, so we're on 20% dodge. And finally, we'll do a bit of the old shots. Here we go. Whoa, I think movement down. Yes, I've taken out all of his systems. Rather, I've taken out his first weapon and his drive. He's got no drive. He's got no shields. This should take him off. So here we go. No dodge chance at all. Yeah, he's gone. Bye-bye, Ironcast. You've been taken out. Nice. Sorted. Right, there you go. We're going to have another chat. Come in, Spire. This is Lord Beachhead. Lord Beachhead? Something like that. No. Lord Beachums. Beachums? No, they're there for your throat, aren't they? Anyway, we have leveled up, and we've got another blueprint as well. I'm just going to go to next and go into the garage again. And this is what the game is like. This is pretty much what you do. And you will progress on. You will repair your Ironcast like so. I've got a little bit of money. I've also got some abilities here. What's that? Weapon augmentation. When fired with on overdrive, this weapon's damage is bolstered by an additional 25%. Or I can go for 5% of damage done to the target area from one shot applied to all other locations. That's risky, that, because there's some missions that I'll hopefully show you in a moment that are like you can only, you can't damage certain systems. It says we need to salvage it. It's a salvage mission. And it'll say you cannot damage their weapon system or whatever. And if you do, then you fail the mission. Right. What's that? All enemy damage is reduced by 15% for 2 turns. That's not bad. I think we're going to go for weapon augmentation and put that on the cannon because our cannon is fairly funky. And once I shove on... oh, there's a nice shock coil. Not bad, not bad. Drive. Do we put the drive on? I think we will buy that drive. So there we go. We've actually built that drive. Not bought it. We built it. And then we need to just put the new drive on. Like so. The augmentation stays on there. Right. So... let's see if we can go for another mission. King's Cross, that's a challenging battle. I don't think we'll do that. That's a salvage mission, which I was showing about earlier, and that's another battle. I'll do a salvage and show you. Take down the enemy steam tank without damaging its armor, okay? So I need to not destroy its armor. If I do, I may fail the mission. Sometimes it says, I think it will be a failure. So... I spot an enemy steam tank. Permission to engage. Steam tanks are no priority target this time, Commander. I know, but I've had a notion that I could use their armor to improve my hull. An interesting idea. Very well, you may begin your assault. Okay. So destroy. Obviously the transfusion. What? Transfusion? Basically, our objective is here. So destroy the enemy steam tank without damaging its armor system. So I will target. It's got a missile system and an energy lance. I'm going to target its drive. So there we go, and let's get going. What I tend to do is match the more symbols I can first to start putting things in a row, and we can't activate our drive yet because we haven't got enough energy. I'll get some gunnery on this one, which hopefully, yeah, that should give me a bonus as well. And we need some energy, which I think I can match there, which I will then activate my drive and then activate my shield, one of each. There you go. And activate Molten Aura, make sure it's burning a little bit, and we'll call it a day. So their turn. So what they're going to do, so they're speeding up. There's a movement, and there's a rocket coming in, and it missed. Yes, 15% chance to dodge. Worked out. Fantastic. And there's another missile. That one missed as well. Excellent. That's what we want. Good start. Good start. Right. So they're increasing their movement, and it's up to 21% now. So my turn. I'm targeting their drives, and I'm going to fire my light cannon. Bang, 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 bang. Good, good. Keep firing. Not bad. It's working out. It's working out. I think I will just gather all these repair bits. Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't. I don't need the repair bits. What I'll need is let's gather up all of them, because then, yeah, now I can match some more repair. As I said, this, you've got a ceiling on this, so there's no point in matching loads. But match all I can. There we go. We'll activate the walk, and we'll turn up our shields. Now, obviously, sometimes it is more beneficial to just raise your shields, depending on what weapons they've got, or knock up your speed. It also depends on the Ironcast as well. Looks like I'm about done there, so their turn, their movement's going down a little bit. I think their drive is really damaged. Yes, it's only 82 health, so that's pretty good. Let me finish it off for them, so we'll get a little bit of the old energy. That's only 5. See, the problem is that I get a bonus if I match 6 or more, so I'm going to try and do that, obviously. I will... I don't think it's gonna be possible. I think I'm just gonna have to match these and deal with it. There we go. And then we will fire the weapon. Not bad. There, yep, there we go. Look, I've actually taken them down, and we'll target their missile launcher, and we'll fire away now. Good cannon. Good cannon. Well done, cannon. Right. What do I want to do? I reckon I could probably take them out. Let's do a bit of the old matchy-matchy. There we go. We're going to activate our... We can't activate our defences. We'll start walking. And looks like we've got an overdrive there. So obviously there's a certain percent chance. I think it's 5% chance of always getting an overdrive, regardless of what you activate. And yeah, that's now a 20% chance to dodge. Activate the cannon again. Not bad, not bad. Their weapon system's almost down. I can't do anything else. We'll end that turn there. And now it's their turn. What they're going to do? Well, they're using repair points. That's all they've done. So they've not repaired anything other than the weapon system. Fantastic. Right. What can I do? Well, this is a problem now. I can't really match much. So I'll match them. Bring them down. Then I will match all of that, which will bring them down even further. And that's still not helped me out at all. Got a bit of energy. Oh, activate a bit of gunnery. I think I might be able to be... If I look out... I didn't look out. And I'm now stationary with no armor. No shields. That's not good. Looks like they're just solely repairing their stuff. Oh! There we go. 26% chance to dodge now. They've obviously repaired their drives. Let's activate the Molten Aura ability and get them to, yeah, burn a little bit. Let's get all of these. Which will give you a bit more gold when we're back in the base. We'll get some energy. We'll activate walking, and then we'll get a bit of gunnery, and then this should be this should take them out. Oh, actually no, because they're going to dodge a lot of the shots. Yeah, see, a couple of shots missed, which is why that didn't work out fully. So let's see what happens. Even if they fire their missile launcher, I don't think they can destroy me. Ow! It can hurt. It hurts though when they hit, and they've hit my defenses. Looks like they're targeting my defenses. There's another shot coming in. They're hitting my defenses and drives. I will repair both of them with my repair points, and then I will get a bit of the old energy. There we go. And then activate our defenses, and we can't walk yet, but we can get the gunnery up, and this should, if I target their drive, take them out. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. That was close. You know, it's going to take a little while, but yeah. Bit ropey for a moment there. Enemy destroyed! Its armor's intact. Excellent. Well, let our engineers expect for a refit. Excellent. So, we should get a little bonus once we jump back. Once we finish that. We found a drive system as well. You always find something at the end as far as I can tell. So, we'll repair that. And we can level up. What can we get? Select a passive augmentation or Ironcast ability. So weapon augmentation, which we've already got of crack shot. Additional 5% chance to automatically overdrive when fired. Enhanced shields. Boost the strength of each active shield layer by 10 for 2 turns. Or scramble enemy repair. Scrambles your opponent's repair systems, reducing effectiveness of their effectiveness by 50% following for 2 turns. I'm going to go with that ability of shields. Not bad. Right, what else can we make? There's a drive there, which I'm not really going to build because I've already built a drive. We can just get some generic Ironcast upgrades, which are not overly great. As you can see, all they do is they increase like the ceiling of like your max storage, basically. That's all they really do. Let's have... Do we do one more mission, or do you understand? I think you pretty much get it. There's a couple of other missions as well that I haven't shown you. So, oh, that's a survival. All that one is you just have to survive. That's an easy one. There's other ones where you have to match crates or, like, match different symbols and such. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the game. Once you've got, or if you survive to the end until it gets to Westminster, then you can start fighting this guy. This is basically you've got 10 turns until this turns up and fight the boss. I've only attempted it once and I got my ass kicked. You need to start getting these, which is war assets. The more war assets you get, bigger bonus, because, well, it reduces their health. I think they start off with 5,000 health. I don't think it tells me. Maybe 4,000 health. Either way, I was versing it. My Ironcast only had about 800 and odd health. They had 3,700 health or something like that. It was an interesting fight. It was a quick fight, I must confess, but it was an interesting one. Anyway, that is a bit of Ironcast. I really like it. It's a guilty pleasure, actually, because I actually really like match games. I really like match 3 games, which... But the thing is, there's very few good ones. Most of them are freemium sort of microtransaction-y bollocks that you get on tablets. This isn't at all. The game is obviously very simple in how you play it, but it's also not shallow. You know, the mechanics are simple, but are robust. They work. It's fun. I like the way it looks-ish. Yeah, I guess I do like the way it looks. I can take it or leave it. I don't think it looks ugly by any means, but it's stylized, so you're probably not, you know, you might look at it and go, oh, I don't really like the look of that. But I can't say it's ugly or anything like that. I just, I think it's an acquired taste. I do like this, the fact that it sort of looks hand-painted-ish. It's quite nice there. One thing I'm not a big fan of is when you go to your main menu, if you want to see like your progress and such, the only way you can really check it is via global unlock progress, and it doesn't tell you what you've unlocked so far. It would be nice if there was like a big list of all the things you can unlock. There's no real tech trees to speak of, and yeah, I guess it is what it is, right? I mean, that's just not part of the game, but, you know, I like a big list of all the things that you can get, and I think, ooh, I can go for that, and then you maybe, you know, you could work towards different things. I like that. One of the best games, the game that did that the best, I think, was Dawn of War 2, where you could see the abilities you could get, and you would always work towards them and such. Having a big list of all the things you might be able to get in the future, or even if they required you to do specific tasks, not achievements, but, you know, maybe specific tasks like reach a certain level with X Ironcast, and it'll give you this ability. Stuff like that allows you to work forward. But either way, I think it's compelling. I think it works, and it's fun. And it's fairly cheap as well, so you can't really go wrong. I think, honestly, a lot of people will overlook it when they see that it's a match game, but and I can't sort of blame them for that, I guess, because, as I said, there's a lot of terrible match games about, but this just seems to be fun, and it's, you know, the fight, it's you know, Victorian steampunky mechs. You can't really go wrong. It's different. I mean, there's one thing that you can definitely say that it has going for it, is that it's very different. I can't think of another match 3 game that's set in a weird steampunky Victoriana, that's the one, Victoriana world where you've got mechs running around and yeah, the French are invading Britain. Interesting. Links in the description so you can check it out for yourself. As I mentioned earlier, I think if you get it in the first couple of days of release, which this video is going up, well, it should be a day after it's came out. So there's actually 30% off if you get it in the first couple of days. So obviously, well, you can check on the link, and if it's still there, it's there. If not, then it's cheap enough anyway. But yeah, check it out yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.